I said I was gonna stream somewhere between 1 to 1:30, and I just hit 1:30 on the dot. Uh, yeah, so I'm about 2/3 of the way in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna finish it right now. It really depends on, I don't know. I guess there are a lot of variables I have to keep in mind, you know. But I'll be aiming to finish it today, I'm hoping. So I'm just sending out some invitations real quick to my stream, just to a few friends, and hopefully we'll have a few friends hop on and say hello. Yeah, so I'm just doing that real quick. So it's been a pretty busy couple weeks for me. As much as I wanted to stream recently, this past Friday I had a major assignment due, and well, I managed to get that done on time, thankfully, and I'm doing well enough in my classes, so. I think that's just about everybody. Yeah, the rest is up to them if they want to hop on or not. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Wookie, how's it going, bud? Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I just got here actually, and I said I'd stream somewhere between 1 to 1:30, and I rushed over here as fast as I could. I rushed over here as fast as I could, and I barely made it reach the deadline, which was 1:30 on the dot. So here I am. Okay, so I'm 117.7% of the way there. So I've actually got more than 2/3 to go. So I'd say I'm a little closer to like 2/5 of the way there. Um, I'm thrilled to stream it. It's been too long. Oh man, it's just nice to finally just relax for a while, you know? I've been pushing myself a lot harder lately. Last night I stayed up and read for my courses, so I only slept about, I don't know, 5.5 hours. I feel pretty good though. I just had a coffee not too long ago. Yes, sir. This sword in particular I really like because you can summon armies. You can just keep summoning characters, which I think is really cool. Listening to streams again. Oh, you're listening to mine, or are you listening to someone else's, or yeah. Hey, Stajmar, how you doing, bud? It's been a while. Yeah, guys, sorry I've been so busy lately. You know, it's been a heck of a roller coaster, man. I just talked to a counselor and or more like my advisor. Yeah, my academic advisor, and he said that I can wrap up school in 1 year. So I'll have graduated by then. So that's good news. I feel like I've been going to school forever, so it's nice to finally. Yeah, it's just nice to finally see the end of the. You know, see the end. You know. So I did acquire off stream. I actually made an effort not to. Hey, Don, welcome back, bud. I actually made an effort not to put your link in my chat. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. The pot of gold. Yeah. Exactly. Get him! Get him! Oh, so I acquired a weapon called the Chrysogem, which basically breaks the game. It makes it absurdly easy. I'm gonna refrain from using it though, unless things are just looking really bad. I much prefer weapons like this that are more flashy than they are useful. I think they're far more entertaining to watch as opposed to just watching me just you know, run through the whole game with no effort, basically. How have you guys been? Because, man, I feel like I haven't really been able to catch up with most of you, you know? I was gonna sing. I thought you said Geta at first. That's funny. What have you guys been playing lately? I know Dara's been playing an RPG. God, the name escapes me. Something about Steel 3. Dom's been playing Sekiro. I have no idea what Stajmar's been playing. I haven't been talking to him lately. Yeah, I've just been out of the loop, man. My little army. An RPG. Yeah, man. I don't know the names. I can't keep track. I just know they're full of waifus, and they're full of waifus. That's all I know about RPGs, really. That's my vast knowledge of RPGs. I couldn't copy the link to your channel. I had to copy your stream instead. No big deal. No big deal. Excuse me, JRPG, thank you very much. You are totally right. There is a very big difference. I don't know what that difference is, but it's there. Get him. Look at my little army. What did I get? A Starlight? By the way, according to Dara, I love dialogue. You do. You love dialogue, and you love boss fights. You also have a lexicon of swear words. You know so many. I learned many swear words from your streams. Cool, I just filled up another corner of the map there. I'm making pretty good progress here. Let me think here. What else is there to talk about? I actually told a pretty funny story about when I was working at GameStop. And this is going to make me sound really, really mean, but I don't really care. I'm just going to come out and say it, you know? I was, sorry. Cold pizza. Dumb swearing channel. That's where I learned most of my swear words. Prior to watching Dom stream, my vocabulary for swearing was really small. So when I was working at GameStop, a customer came in. He was kind of young looking, you know, maybe early 20s, late teens. And he was wearing a shirt that had an NES controller on it. And I don't know if you guys know, but that's my favorite game console of all time, the NES. And deep down, I wanted to believe that he was an actual gamer and not a fraud, you know? So I asked the guy what his favorite, oh my god! Oh my god! I asked him what his favorite, NES game was. Thanks, I should be the Buddha of swearing. There's a wonderful irony behind what you said there, and I love it. So I asked the guy, I said, what's your favorite NES game? And he says to me, he says, Sonic. So like any good GameStop employee, I asked him politely to leave, and I walked him towards the... I didn't grab him on you, but I guided him towards the front door, and then I opened it for him and just kind of told him to leave. He looked offended, but and confused, but he listened. I think deep down he knew what he said was a horrible mistake on his part. What was it that I said exactly? I said, I shook my head and I said, alright dude, you gotta go. I think that's what I said. And he said, he shouted it. He looked really pissed off. He's like, what? Do you have his address? Gonna take my frustration out on him from Sekiro. I should. I don't know, man. It was just some young blonde kid in his, like, I want to say late teens. I mean, you know, at first I wanted to tell him, like, okay, you're gonna have to take your shirt off. But I didn't want him to think I was coming on to him. So I did the next best thing. I'm like, alright, dude, you gotta go. I'm sorry, you can't be in my store right now. You know, I was the assistant manager at the time. The manager wasn't in the store, so I kind of just took matters into my own hands. I'm like, you know what? My manager wouldn't want him in here either. So I just said to him, I'm like, alright, dude, you're gonna have to leave. Oh, someone liked one of your activities, Daravar. Thank you so much, bud. I appreciate that. Oh, wow, I used up all my magic. I think I did the right thing. I feel like it was a learning experience for him, you know? Like, he has to learn. You can't... I mean, it could have been a lot worse. Like, he could have said that at like a retro game con, and they would have killed him. He would have been crucified on the spot. We know this. We all know this. So I think I did the gentle thing by just telling him, alright, you're gonna have to leave the store. I mean, I didn't say this, but I'm just like, hey, alright, buddy, you're gonna have to leave the store. Think about what you just said to me, and ask yourself, am I wearing the right shirt right now? When I worked at GameStop, I would get prank calls from other GameStops about Battletoads for PS2. Like and share. Thanks a lot, Daravar. Yeah, we used to get a lot of those Battletoads calls too, and I used to just kind of... I'd mostly tease the people that called my store. You know, they'd ask for Battletoads, and then I'd say to them, I'm like, do you even know what a Battletoad is? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, can you name the Battletoads? Like, you can at least name the Battletoads, right? You know what you're talking about right now, right? 'Cause otherwise, your prank call is moot. It's like, what's the point of asking me if we have Battletoads in stock if you yourself don't even know what a Battletoad is? And the guy couldn't answer my question. He didn't know what the Battletoads were. And I took about 5 minutes of my time, and I'm like, okay, well, let me fill you in on what Battletoads is. You know? Gave him a little bit of knowledge there. And then I hung up on the guy. I'm like, alright, I did my part as a gamer. I informed him. You know, his lack of knowledge had to be corrected, and I just happened to be the one to do it. I would have drove home, got my Sega and NES, hit him with it over the head, then say, this is a Sega, this is an NES. You would want him to feel the difference. And that's the literal way of going about doing that is, if I hit him with this Nintendo Entertainment System and this Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive in Dom's case, and let him literally feel the difference between the two consoles. So yes, that's an astute observation, good sir, and I think it is well put. I would also want to strike him with said consoles. But please don't ever tell somebody that your favorite Nintendo game is Sonic. He didn't even say Sonic the Hedgehog. He couldn't even finish that. He couldn't even give me a complete title of a game. He just said, my favorite NES game is Sonic. Okay, sure. Whatever you say, bud. Like when these kids came in and saw Silent Hill 4 room and said, looks like they made a game about that movie. Yep. Basically. Did I ever tell you guys the story of the Madden 25 guy? That's a pretty funny story too. I'm gonna elaborate on that very shortly. Unless I've already said that story. I might even tell it again. I mean, God, who knows? You know, there's a chance that maybe some of you heard me tell the story, and there's a chance that others didn't, so... I think maybe I could fill you guys in on that one. I think there's a boss coming up. Yeah, there's a boss coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and take him out. Did I tell you guys the Madden 25 story? It's a pretty good story. Do tell. Alright. Well, here we go. You are in for a treat. You guys got that Madden 010? I've also heard that one. I've also heard... Do you guys have that Grand Theft Auto IV? And then I literally stuck him in the arm with a syringe. I told him, here's your IV. No, I didn't do that. But, I mean, I should have. So the Madden 25 guy. So, at one point in time, instead of going with the standard numerals, they decided to refer to one of the Maddens as Madden 25. Because it was the 25th anniversary of the Madden series. Now, did I tell you guys... Okay, you guys remember that at all? There was a Madden game, instead of just continuing the 08, 09, 07, etc., They just called it Madden 25. You guys remember that? Well, it doesn't matter. So anyway, the guy comes into the store, and he says to me, he says, Madden 25? What happened to 11 through 24, or whatever he said that he thought was really clever? He said, what happened to 11 through 24? We suddenly jumped to 25. So then I tell the guy, I'm like, no, it's called Madden 25 because it's the 25th anniversary of Madden. To which he responds, that guy ain't 25. And this was me, just kind of just paused. I took in what he just said, was like, hold on, what? I was speechless. They're all the same anyway. That was my punchline, though. That was my punchline. You like that punchline? He said, that guy ain't 25. But he didn't say it like it was a joke. No, he said it with... He totally meant what he said. He's just like, 25th anniversary of Madden, that must be his age, his date of birth. No, that guy's not 25. Well, no, he's not 25. That's not at all what I'm saying. Alright, so in here is the creature. Yeah, it's the creature. I would have slapped him with my dueling glove. Ugh. So this here's the creature. Ah! Okay. Let's throw some of these powers at him. I totally missed him. Oh. Let me introduce you guys to the game's broken weapon. And this is just gonna blow your mind, because it's so ridiculous. Here we go. So that was the game's broken weapon that I chose not to use as much. I just wanna... I said what I said, and I meant what I said when I said it. I would have just told him to get out the store, then called them a dolly mixture. On his way out, I just, hey, by the way. Got a random message here. So we're making good headway in the game. Do you guys want me to use this broken weapon? Look at that. I don't even have to stop the swing. I just keep using it. You guys saw how fast I killed the boss? It's pretty ridiculous, right? I'm basically invincible when I use this weapon. Breaks the hell out of it. What other GameStop stories are there? I mean, there's so many to tell. It was a tough job, man. What it do, Cacheton? How you doing, Heavyweights? Welcome to the stream, bud. I pulled a dumb move on a customer. She was looking for a game for her boyfriend and was looking at RPGs. I asked what he liked, okay? Did I only catch part of that? Maybe I only caught part of that message. I know sometimes it cuts it off. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. She was looking for a game for her boyfriend and was looking at RPGs. I'm just gonna freeze time. No, it doesn't work on those guys. Okay, cool. The story continues. She said Call of Duty, and hello. I said, oh, he's one of those guys, and I walked away. Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people like first-person shooters. You know, it's definitely one of the more popular genres. I kind of stand alone when it comes to fighting games. Like when I used to work at GameStop, I was basically the only employee in my staff that even remotely cared about fighting games. It was a fun job sometimes. Like when it wasn't too busy, it was pretty fun. I can't say it was like the best job ever, because it totally wasn't, but the thing I liked about that job was I would run into a lot of like-minded individuals. I made a lot of good friends working at that store. Not the employees necessarily, but a lot of the customers that came into the store, I really got to know them, you know? I'm always the only RPG guy. Yeah, man, I can't say RPGs are a common popularity, you know? Or they're not very popular. Cough, cough. Online first-person shooters. I like. Cough, cough. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, you can't go wrong with Doom, right? Everybody likes Doom. Even people that don't like Doom like Doom. And then there's like a little secret up here. A dim sum set. Well, outside Japan, maybe. Yeah, I mean, everybody likes RPGs out there. How about that Pokemans? You like Pokemans? I like Pokemans. Cool, so I just knocked out this half of the castle. So now I get to go for the center. Pokemon, I like there. You're not alone. Yeah. I only really ever messed with Gens 1 and 2. I never really played anything outside of those. But they're fun, you know? Digimon. Yeah, I can't say I'm crazy about Digimon, but, you know, I'll hop on and watch it, you know? It's just not something I'd go out of my way to play. I do, but handheld system hurt my hands after a while. Yeah, man, the original 3DS used to do that to me, like my hands would feel all cramped up, so I would have to put objects behind it to make it a little wider, so my grip wouldn't be quite as narrow. Otherwise, it'd wear my hands down pretty quick, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Too. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! I love RPGs and Pokemon. My favorite is Squirtle. My favorite Pokemon is... Do I have a favorite Pokemon? I used to have a favorite Pokemon. I used to like Primeape and Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. I mean, all those fighter types. You'll jam to music and blue screen to Digimon. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for a time I was watching Derivart stream a lot of Digimon, and as a result, I would constantly hear the same recurring songs over and over again. So for a while, I would associate studying with Digimon music, which was just really weird for me. Geodude, yeah, Geodude's cool. I like Machoke and Machamp. Machop's cool too, I guess. All the chops. The chops and the champs. We are all the uber nerds. Nerds unite. Oh man. Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Wookie. I can't wait to invest in a nice computer. I don't think it's going to be anywhere near as nice as yours, Wookie, but I would like a nice one. Charizard, yeah, Charizard. He's definitely always been one of the more popular, especially among the... Well, just among everybody, I guess. Cool. Cool. I'm about to access a new area. Uber nerds. Not just nerds, but uber nerds. This song right here. This song's so good. Guess I'll grab the gold real quick. I think there's a save point right here. Yeah. Cool. Make a little more progress. Bulbasaur. How about those legendaries, though? It don't have to be as long as I get the job done and you're happy. Yeah, as long as it gets the job done. Yeah, man. I just want something that I can use. I don't even necessarily want like a powerful computer to like play modern games off of it. I just want something I could just play my retro stuff on, you know? Or something I could stream off of without causing freezing or stuttering, you know? I like how it leaves that little silhouette behind when you freeze time. I totally didn't do that intentionally, though. There's no reason for me to freeze time just now. You see how this sword just kind of breaks the game, though? I mean, it makes traversing a lot easier, which is cool. But when you fight bosses, it takes them out so quick. What do you guys think of the game so far? Not too bad? I just got a notification of this stream. Yeah, man, they're not always, yeah, like almost 30 minutes in. I mean, it is what it is. It's okay. I like it. Yeah, it's a cool game. I personally find the level-based ones more entertaining to watch. But this is a quick, easy game to just pick up and play. Trying to remember where I am. Okay, yeah. Ace, congrats on the 150. Oh, thank you so much. You know, I'm not really sure what to do to celebrate 150. I didn't think I'd get to 150. I was content hitting 100, you know? It's an amazing stream, bud, as always. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Just wish more dialogue. Yeah. I know Dom's missing the dialogue already, so. Yeah, we'll get to more dialogue eventually. You could stream. I could stream. I could stream. I could stream. There we go. Okay, so once I head right, that's gonna just... that branches out infinitely, so I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the left side first. Because it gets pretty crazy over there. Who wants battles? Dialogue is the way to go. You're right. Who wants gameplay? I'd rather just watch a movie. Fill that in real quick. I wasn't really so much going for the full map completion, but since... Alright, cool. Thanks for letting us know that. I wasn't so much going for the full map completion, but since I'm already pretty far in, I may as well, you know? You should try those visual novel games, Dom. You would love them. I can't tell anymore if you guys are being sarcastic or not. Maybe Dom really does like dialogue, you know, heavy games with heavy dialogue. You remember those graphic novels that Metal Gear had? And they had two of them for the PSP. I know the first one was localized, but the second one wasn't. Those were really cool. I liked watching those. In fact, the PSP had a lot of really cool stuff, you know? I feel like it's underrated. The PSP. It has a lot of really fun games. I was actually going to try streaming some PSP games as well, but I was going to do it through the PlayStation TV, but it has some kind of block to it, so for some weird reason, like, Sony didn't want people streaming off the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation TV, so they make it really hard to. Dragon Click Games, yeah. Crisis Core. Mega Man Chibi, yeah, dude, Powered Up. Mega Man Powered Up was hella fun. And I have that, too. I have, Mega Man Powered Up, and I wanted to stream it, but I can't. Found some more peanuts. Crisis Core was my first Final Fantasy. My first Final Fantasy, I only briefly played it, was Final Fantasy VII. And then later on, I came across the first Final Fantasy for the NES. And I owned that for a while. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't have too much experience with Final Fantasy. PSP, you could play Trails of Sky 1, 2, 3. How about the Ghouls and Ghosts games? I know there was one that was only on the PSP, and that was a really cool one. Fill in this little spot real quick here. Please, if you have Mega Man Soccer, Dara loves that game. He probably says he doesn't, but he really does. Yeah, he tends to do that a lot. When he likes something, he says he doesn't like it, but we know he does, and we know him better than he knows himself. So. I'm pretty sure this fairy's leveled up enough for her to sing her little song. Trails of Cold is the sequel to the Trails of Sky series. Well, you have me there, bud. I don't know anything about Trails. The Trails of series, I can't say I know much about it. What about the Ys series? A lot of people like Ys. You have a problem with Mega Man Soccer? No, sir, I do not. I will praise that game to no end. Here we go! Watch as my sword breaks the game! Yeah, the sword just breaks the game. Makes it far too easy. You know, ever since Castlevania 3, the Doppelganger became like a recurring boss. I know he comes up in this game, he comes up in, I want to say Lament of Innocence. I wanted to see how he fought Ruined. Well, I did fight him once before, and I think I gave him ample time to dance around and do his thing. He doesn't really do too much outside of turning into a bat and throwing, what are those little diamonds called? The ones that bounce? The ricochet rocks? I don't know. So I don't think you missed a whole lot. I could go back to a weak or so. I could go back to a weaker weapon next time I fight a boss if you want. Really wouldn't be too big of a problem there. But yeah, I think I've mentioned this several times, and I'm going to say it again. There are several bosses in the Inverted Castle Yeah, there are several bosses in the inverted castle that are directly from, they're pulled directly from the original game as well as Castlevania 3. Did you show off your shirt already? I don't think I have. If you guys care to know what shirt I'm wearing, I shall oblige. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. It's actually a Golden Axe tee. This one here. It's a Golden Axe shirt this time. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. If I haven't seen it, it's new to me. Yeah. There's a secret in this corner here. Golden Axe, high fives to that. Thanks, man. Yeah. I try not to wear it too often because thank you. Yeah, I try not to wear it too often because I don't want to like wear it out, and I know the colors get worn really fast on t-shirts, but I wish he could like paddle while he's up there. That'd be funny. Oh, that's a dangerous creature. See this? See, now I can't go back. Like, now I just want to keep using this one weapon, you know? Haven't heard of a Wolfie paddle. I saw someone mention it online one time, but I think they were just kidding, you know? Yeah, these little blocks here in particular are really strange, because you have to turn into a wolf to kind of face through the ceiling a little bit so you can reach these blocks. Otherwise, I don't really know how else to get them, to be honest with you. Okay, see, I just got those. Yeah, see, like, you can't really... So I just do it this way. And then I end up getting it that way, yeah. It's kind of weird the things you have to do to get the full map percentage in this game. It's such a chill song, right? You don't really feel like you're playing an action game, really, because of the song that's playing. Gotta face through the ceiling a little bit, as you can see. I think at this point I already have capes that are that have better stats than this one, but this just happens to be my favorite cape, so... I just like the fact that it's transparent, you know? Yeah, I don't think you can swim as a wolf. Oh. Sorry, I keep like pulling up the map because I want to make sure I get every block that I... Yeah, there we go. Not exactly the high point of the game, right? Just map completion. I am trying to be as efficient as possible, though, so... What do we have here? Force of Echo. Share it on PlayStation and Twitter. I appreciate that, Dom. Thanks so much, bud. Yeah. Yeah, Dom's been chipping away at that Sekiro. Playing it a lot. You've actually been up later than usual, I've noticed, playing that game. It's definitely got you hooked, I feel. Let's turn into a wolf and kind of just run through this, huh? I can't. Ooh. Not the powder kind? Kids be damned. I just spilled Coke on me. You just spilled Coke all over yourself. All over your nose and all over your clothes. Not the powder kind. Now you're just lying to us. Sorry, I gotta keep chipping away at the pizza here. I don't even have time to just stream. I always have to eat while I'm doing things, you know? Oh God. Make sure you rub your teeth real good. You know, at times I get a little frustrated with my lack of, the lack of games that I can stream, and I ask myself, like, does it really matter that my streams constantly freeze when I'm using the capture card? I almost feel like streaming anyway. Just to change it up and do something entertaining, you know? Because I've been eyeing my 64 games and just been dying to stream those. But, you know, the major downside would be the constant freezing. And people aren't really going to tolerate that, I don't think. I think Heavy Waves and I are going to have to talk about that tonight. Maybe him and I can get to the root of the problem. You know, if we can find a way to prevent the freezing, like if it is something that can be helped without having to get another computer, then that would be huge for my channel, you know? So regarding hitting 150 subscribers, I don't really know what to do, like how to celebrate that. So if you guys have any ideas and just, you know, you just want to pitch them, I'm all ears, because I'm not really sure. Okay. I appreciate you guys sharing me, by the way, on Twitter and on Twitter and YouTube, as well as PlayStation. Can you lower the visuals or anything? I mean, I think I lowered it as far as 720, and then I even considered setting it to 480, but that would help the process. Yeah, I think we did that, and it was still getting pretty bad. Like, it was still freezing constantly. I think maybe by having less things on the screen, like when I had the chat box open and everything, I felt like that was kind of redundant anyway, you know? I might consider sacrificing the chat box and having just the camera and the game, you know, and that's it. And then once I have a more powerful computer, I can throw all kinds of fancy, you know, fancy things all over the screen. I don't remember how to get that. I think I gotta do like a jump in an angle, something like that. There we go. Gotta turn into mist, I forgot. The upside down waterfall. Try no chat box, maybe no camera. I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to sacrifice the camera. I mean, I might have to, but for me, like, the camera's a big part of the stream, you know? But shoot, I mean, desperate times, right? Maybe I'll have to. So we have to, like, do this. There we go. What's over here? The Osafune Katana. I guess you ham. Yeah, I definitely want to keep the camera, though. Like, I feel like I'd be sacrificing too much by giving that up. Once I finish Symphony of the Night, I was thinking of going back to the Mega Man series and streaming Mega Man 10. I think that'd be cool. I guess I'll go all the way to the right. Ham. Unknown term. Oh my god. Unknown term. Is that an acronym for something? I don't know. Going ham? I know about going ham. I'm almost done with this whole section of the map. Pretty much once you get this weapon, man, it just makes the game absurdly easy to beat. Ham, someone who likes FaceTime. Huh. That's a thing? If it is, I learned something today. Needs to be on camera. You know, I just feel like it helps with like the interacting with the viewers, you know? Like some people, they just like to... I don't know, I mean, it's not for everybody, right? But there are those of us that prefer to have the camera going. Like, I do recall streaming once without a camera. And that was the first concern that people drew, were just like, hey, why aren't you using your camera? It was when I was growing up anyway, yeah. It doesn't have to be on, I guess. Like, where do you draw the line, you know? You keep cutting things out. You cut out the chat box, you cut out the fancy visuals, you cut out the camera. I don't know. That's just me. Adds to the mystery. I don't think I'm a mystery at this point, man. I feel like everybody kind of just knows me now. But I mean, some people, they prefer not to use the camera. Like I know your streams and Dom's streams, you guys don't use cameras, and you guys are perfectly fine without the camera, you know? Finally got my shield back, guys. Look at that fancy shield. It's pretty cool looking. It's like a force of habit, I just keep pulling up the map. I'm back, had to get changed. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, thanks for letting me know. Welcome back. So we're making good headway here. I'm about to just wrap up the whole right side of the castle. I might actually go up top first, but... Nah, I'll go around. I'll go around, yeah. Oh, you're planning on getting a camera? Hey, that's exciting. Yeah, dude, totally. That's great. Maybe consider checking online to see if, you know, people are selling the... Because, you know, the PlayStation camera is pretty common, so maybe if you check to see if someone has it used, you can get a good deal on it, you know? Hot roast. I'll go this way. Hey! What's up, Blue and Crazy? How you doing? Thanks for hopping on. Blue and Crazy, Darabart, Dom, Heavy Waves, The Angry Wookie Show. Meet Blue and Crazy. Yeah, dude, for sure. You check it out, see what kind of deals you find, you know? Appreciate you hopping on, bud. Checking out my digs, my stream. Well, to catch you up to speed, I've been playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the past couple streams. As you can see, I'm on the inverted castle, so I'm well past the halfway point. Not much else I could say, really. I'm planning on maybe playing Mega Man 10 after I finish. After I wrap up Symphony of the Night here. I have been playing the Mega Man series on and off, so I finished 1 through 9, as well as a good chunk of the X series, so I'm moving on to 10 and then 11. After that, I don't know. I'm thinking I might change of genres completely and stream some Street Fighter 2. I was gonna maybe just do like an arcade run of that, or maybe play some matches online with you guys. You know, just for the fun of it. But yeah, it's nice having you on, bud. If you haven't, why don't you let us know what you've been up to, Blue Ink? Let us know what you've been playing. Yeah. This cup actually, this pint glass, I picked up from the Chico Brewfest and Wine 2019. It's a really fun place, man. It was actually really fun. What they do is they get all these different brewing companies, and they all meet at this. They all meet in one building, and they bring all their different kinds of beers and wines that they offer. And what they do is they sell you the entry, like the entry fee comes with that glass right there. And what you do is you just walk up to every guy, every company, their representatives, and they fill up your glass. So they fill up your glass however much, sometimes they give you like, depending on what you ask them, sometimes they'll give you like 4 ounces to try it out. And I mean, yeah, you just get wasted. What can I say other than that? But it's great because you get to try all these different kinds of drinks, and you maybe might find one that you like, and then you'll know, okay, this is a drink I'm gonna go and pick up on a regular basis now. Define a day. Could you complete this game in a day? Just curious. Define a day. 14 hours. I might be able to. Oh, can I complete this game in a day? Yeah, I think I could if I like really just rush through it. And I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can knock this out in a day in theory, especially if I'm not going for the full map completion. But yeah, I've just been kind of just taking it easy, What with classes and everything lately, it's been pretty difficult for me to make the time. Like, if I can devote a day to this game, then yeah, I could probably do it in one day. Right, so there's a door on the upper right that only opens if you turn into a bat and fly back and forth, and then turn into a wolf and go back and forth. That's why Ace is the master at Castlevania. Man, let me tell you, I watched... Who did I watch? I want to say it was Megadan. And that guy just went through Castlevania like it was nothing. And he made me look like a chump. I don't think I'm ever going to get that good. But, I mean, I'd really like to one day. So that should have opened the door on the upper right here. It did. Cool. You'll notice it doesn't even make like a sound to trigger it to let you know that it's, been opened. Yeah. Cool, so I just knocked out the upper right corner of the map here. 14 hours. Yeah, I could totally beat this in 14 hours. Actually, if you look at my past stream, because this is my second time streaming this game, if you just tally up the hours, it's way less than 14. I could probably do this in maybe, I don't know, 7 hours, maybe? Less than that if I don't go for the full map completion, I never played Castlevania until Ace told me I should try it. Yeah, that's definitely a series that, I mean, as a gamer, you have to at least play a few, I'd say this one and the first one are, like, the ones that everybody, I feel, should at least try, And if you like what you're playing, man, there's so many other good ones. He got the bad ending in an earlier stream. Oh, yeah, I went for, what I like to do is I like to get all the endings in my respective streams. That way people that are watching can experience every aspect of the game. Even now, there are a few more Easter eggs I'm going to show you guys once I get to that point that I think are worth showing off, Yeah, it's a fun game though, man. I never really get tired of it. I mean, there are times where I get a little eager and I kind of just want to run through it a little faster, but all in all, it's not bad, I think this is like a warp point right here, so I could just go in there real quick and just step back out. I think they finally fixed the issue with YouTube just constantly eating your messages and not having them come up on the screen, which I'm pretty happy that they're not doing that. How much have you completed? 80% for a guess? So the right side of the map kind of just forms like a full circle, and then there's the chunk in the middle, and then up at the top there's one more section there. So technically I'm less than 80%, but given the pace that Hey, what's going on? How you doing, Warton? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Thanks for hopping on, dude. I appreciate you checking me out, you know? How are you doing? I'm great. I'm pretty great, man. I've been dying to stream for 2 weeks now. But the workload's just been ridiculous, you know? And now that I finally have the time to, I'm happy to say that I'm having a great time. Yeah, thanks for asking, bud. How are you doing? My name is Warton. Okay, so I'm pronouncing that correctly. Cool. Where are you from, bud? Dynamite Dump Gaming. I've never played this Castlevania. Yeah, this is a cool one. It's definitely, you know, compared to the classic Vanias, it's definitely more laid back. It's easier. You're doing good. Awesome. That's good to hear. Yeah. We're just about getting through Symphony of the Night, Warton. Prior to this, I was playing the Mega Man games. I played Mega Man's 1 through 8. I plan on going back to Mega Man 10 once I finish Symphony of the Night. Yeah, bro, for sure. Yeah, anytime. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna head right or left right now. That could go either way, honestly. Oh, you're from Europe. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what's up. Dynamite Dom's also from Europe, I believe. Yeah, of course he's from Europe. Yeah. Man, this is a tough decision. I guess I'm gonna head left. Just the map starts branching like crazy at this point. You'll notice they recycle the song a lot too. Like this song is in the majority of the Inverted Castle. Yeah, Dom's from Dynamite Dom's from the UK, if I remember correctly, and so was our buddy Katana Gaming. That's Joe. I believe Heavy Waves is from Thailand. Our buddy, the Angry Wookie Show, he's from the US of A. I forget what state, to be honest with you. You're laughing, but you know it's true, man. You're super Thai. You're so Thai. Get it done. Oh, man. Filling in the gaps, man. Just getting through this map. Why wasn't the music inverted as well? Dude, that'd be so creepy. That'd be so creepy. The Terminus S. Nice. I should check that out. Once you pick this sub weapon, once you pick this weapon, it's hard not it's hard to not use it. It's almost like an addiction. Like, oh, now I can just breeze through the game. I don't have to try anymore. And it's such an exhilarating feeling, just blazing through the game, you know? Next door neighbors, me and Joe, city-wise. Yeah, you guys are like just a city apart. How funny is that? Warton, what you been playing lately, bud? I want to know. Anything fun? I've seen this game, one of my friend's channels, and he's also finished this game, and I've enjoyed it. Okay. I'm still enjoying watching you too. Yeah, hey, appreciate that, Warton. Yeah, it's a fun game, man. It's really chill. If you start getting bored of it, you live streamed The Last of Us, right? Okay. What do you think of The Last of Us? I know that's been a pretty popular one lately. That's a game that I've only ever really watched people play. I can't say I've ever played it myself. I have it on the PlayStation 4, funny enough, but I got a free digital copy from an acquaintance, and I never really got around to trying it. Yeah, guys, I don't think I can change weapons anymore. I'm having too good of a time just breezing through with this one weapon right here. Nice, nice. Okay. Oh, looks like Dynamite Dom's checking out your channel, bud. I'm gonna take another bite on my pizza. Sorry, guys. I need the energy, the fuel. It's still my favorite game. I'm live streaming on ground difficulty second time and last time. So you're pretty familiar with the game then. You played it a lot. Where's your G Fuel, bro? I left it in Thailand. And there you go. If I need tips on The Last of Us, I know where to go. Very true, man. Very true. I guess I'll knock out the middle of the castle first and just kind of branch out. Ordinarily, these guys take like 1 billion hits, but because of my sub-weapon, they die just like that. Just breezing through it. I mean, maybe I want to watch... I don't know, man. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you're right about that. I'll give you that one, Dara. I don't know. I don't know if that's a detractor or not for some people. Like, maybe I shouldn't use the camera? I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe I might try... Because the only time I ever streamed without the camera was once when I was playing Bloodstained. But I didn't really... I don't know, man. I didn't really get any viewers for that stream. I ended up deleting that stream. I kind of saw it as a little pointless because no one was really... No one watched me. I streamed for like 2-3 hours and I didn't get a single viewer, so I was like, why am I even playing this right now, you know? More camera, like a lot more. I don't know. See, people have a difference of opinions there. I mean, for some people, the camera doesn't really matter to them, but for others, I guess it does, you know? My Iron Man PJs? I mean, man, if I had Iron Man PJs, I'd show them off for sure, you know? I can't say I'm cool enough to own Iron Man PJs, which saddens me to say, but I'm gonna go left first, and then I'm gonna head back to the right. I just want to fill in that little gap in the map there. What? Watch me eat like a girl who's shy to eat in public. I don't know, man. I'm kind of against chewing with my mouth open and letting everybody see the food, so I tend to cover my face when I'm eating, you know? I guess I'm just trying to be... What's the word I'm looking for here? I don't want to come off as, Okay, I don't have words for that, really, but I think you guys kind of get what I'm trying to imply here. Evidently, Warton's the channel to check out if you guys are interested in The Last of Us, so be sure to check him out, you know? Alright, I just filled up that section of the map, so now I can head back. Yeah, it's looking like I'm definitely going to complete this game on this stream. I'm getting through it pretty fast now that I have these powers and this weapon here. So yeah, expect me to clear the game, I don't know, maybe within the hour, I'll say. I don't feel camera is more for horror games, I guess. Okay, so yeah, maybe it depends on what I'm playing, right? I could try to stream without the camera if I'm still experiencing freezing when I play my retro games. You're welcome, Dynamite Dom Gaming. If you need help, you can always ask. Oh, that's nice of you. Yeah, for sure. Drop a comment on his channel and ask him, hey, how do you get past this part, you know? Let's go to this bottom right corner here. But it's up to you, bud. It's your stream. Yeah, that's true. I'll consider not using the camera just to see if it helps with the freezing issue when I'm excuse me, when I'm streaming my retro games, you know? Because the capture card just the laptop can only handle so much, you know? After I'm done with The Last of Us, next I'm going to stream The Walking Dead Season 1. Okay, so you're just gonna keep up that post-apocalyptic genre, right? Looks like I'm gonna be reaching another boss pretty soon. Warton and Armo. Guess I'll head right. I have so many games that I need to choose. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, Walking Dead Season 1. Yeah, it's definitely dialogue heavy for sure. Armo NL is my PS4 ID name. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's another warp point right here. Yeah, making great headway though. I'll be getting through the game faster than I expected. Yeah, I'll head down. Yeah, nice. Let's grab that real quick. Yeah, towards the end of the game, I'm gonna run into a lot of bosses back to back. Do I have the walk armor? Let me see what kind of armor I have equipped right now. Yeah, I have the walk armor. Let's break the spike breaker. See, me personally, I was thinking of streaming more retro NES games, like Super Mario Bros. 3 is a big one. Or hell, I've even considered streaming some Super Mario World. Thumbs up for you, Omega Ace. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I hope I earned it. You know, I always say when someone gives you a like, oh, I shared you live stream on Twitter. Thank you. That's nice of you. Yeah, that's awesome of you. Thanks. Anna, whoa, look at you. Sharing me everywhere that you can. I really appreciate that, bud. Thank you. Yeah, above all, I just get a... Really, it's just nice to talk to like-minded individuals, right? We have our nice little core community here, and, you know, we check out each other's streams, we have a good time, you know? Yeah, thanks, yeah. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Warton's a cool dude. That used to be a boss, and now it dies. Just like that. Let's fill in this map real quick here. It's a little tricky, but I'm trying to fill this map as efficiently as I can without, you know, spending too much time hovering around. There we go. Cool. Alright, I'm about to fight another boss. So this is the mummy from... I want to say he's in Castlevania 4, in Super Castlevania 4. Thanks, brother, for good comments. I really appreciate it, everybody. Yeah, dude. Anytime. Yeah, you know, you're more than welcome. Just hop on here whenever you... I only really stream like once every week, you know, every Friday or every other week Friday, yeah. He's from the Mummy. He's from the movie The Mummy. Yeah. You know mummies. Mummies from movies. Yes. Akmadon. See, Akmadon was the name of the mummy from Super Castlevania 4, and this one's called Akmadon too. And there's his little animation text there. When the stars align, he streams. Pretty much, man. Like, I try really hard to stream as often as I can. But as you know, man, it's been a hectic schedule for me. Neat little death animation there. Tomorrow I'm going to live stream. A long live stream of Dead by Daylight. You know, I have that game. I haven't played it so much as of late. And my buy Apex Legends. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, Apex Legends, I can't say I really... No, I haven't played that yet. I don't really have an opinion of Apex Legends. But a lot of people seem to like it, so it must be good, you know? Yeah, I just filled in another chunk of the map there. Let's turn into a wolf real quick and just kind of run through this to save a little bit of time. Ooh. Maybe also Apex Legends. Yeah, right on, bud. You would love Sekiro, Ace. I'm sure I would. You know, I used to be a really big fan of like the Ninja Gaiden games. Ninja Gaiden series 1 and 2. Ninja Gaiden 2 is not that great, but I really like the Ninja Gaiden game, and I kind of get that vibe from it, you know? I get that vibe from Sekiro. It seems like a similar style. I think there's another secret over here coming up pretty soon. Ooh. Missed his legs. Oh, it's more like Tenchu? Oh, okay. It's a hard game, Dara. You can vouch for me. Yeah, I can't really say I don't have any experience with Tenchu. So for me to I can't really gauge the difficulty based off that, you know. Yeah, see, man, the map just keeps branching. It's crazy. Okay. I'm making good headway, though. What? Unsub, right? Do it. Unsub. I dare you. I dare you. I'll send my goons after you. You have to time your deflex and Mikiti moves? Mikiti counters? Okay. I kid, I joke, I joked. Well, that's a relief, because I was bluffing. And I don't have goons. Dom doesn't scare. Remember that episode of The Simpsons? Where the guy knocked on Homer's door and he's like, "Who is it?" And the guys go, "Hired goons." He's like, "Hired goons," and then he opens the door, and they end up kidnapping him. That's funny. Okay, I'll head down. I'll head down, and then I gotta head back that way. Sorry, I keep having to bring up the map because it's easy to miss. Look at that. It's just easy to miss like a random little square on the map, you know? Ooh, Brilliant Mail. Dude, I don't think I've ever gotten Brilliant Mail before. You're blitzing through, Ace. Yeah, man, once you get this this sword right here, it just breaks the game. Makes it absurdly easy. Now it's just like a tour. I'm just giving you guys a tour of the inverted castle. See, Neo and Out. I don't think I have. You're a brilliant male, Omega. You're a brilliant male yourself. You are a brilliant person, a brilliant human being. You're so weird, Heavyweights. Why do you put it that way? I'm sorry, I have to just break character for a moment and say that. The things you say. Look at that, he's making popcorn. OP weapon. It really is. The Twilight Cloak. No, you are. No, you are. Heavy just likes to go out of his way to just say strange things, man. If you've ever met him in person, man, he'll say some really random stuff to you. He does it to get a reaction from people, mostly. Heavy's cool. Find him quite funny. Yeah, he's cool, folks. You know, I'm not denying that. I'm just busting his chops. You know. Dude, that's the best. Oh, to rile you up? Yeah, that's what you like to do. He likes to mess with people. Yeah, once he gets comfortable with you guys, he's gonna start riling you guys up too. So, you know, don't drop your guard on that with him, you know? No, man, you guys are awesome. You guys can stream, I can't do it. I mean, you stream too. You should stream more often, honestly. You never really... I know you don't really stream on YouTube, but you should, you know? We call people like that in the UK wind-up merchants. Wind-up merchants. Oh, that's what Heavy Waves is, man. He's a wind-up merchant. He's a wind-up merchant if I've ever seen one. Wind-up toys. He's a wind-up toy. Oh, Medusa. I'll just hang out so you guys can see her attacks and all that. She doesn't have many attacks, really. Turns you to stone. There you go, she's dead. Why can't you stream? Medusa hard, yep. She's tough, alright. Alright, Warton. Sounds like you have your whole lineup there, man. You got a bunch of games planned out. I'm the little monkey toy. You're that little monkey shines. Remember that horror film, Monkey Shines? Oh man, well when you put it that way. Jesus, what happened? I blinked and Medusa went poof. Yeah, I attacked her with the broken sword, man. It's OP, man. Like I said, Cold Steel probably till December. I'll worry about the next after Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'll be wrapping up the game pretty soon, it looks like. By which I mean I'll be finishing the game really soon. I hear you have plenty of time to stream. Yeah, Warton's got a whole game, whole lineup of games planned out, man. Omega does one day. You got this, Heavy. Yeah, really. The way I see this is I give you guys time to stream, so we can hang out at each other's streams, and we don't have to worry so much about interfering, you know, with each other. Okay, see, I just finished that whole bottom portion of the map, so now I can just head back to the right. See how fast I can get there. Yeah, once the winter time hits, I'll try to stream more than one game at a time. Wrong button. I just started midnight or 5 a.m. Yeah, that's true, man. It's hard for me to catch your streams, but I do when I can. I can try, but I wouldn't stream but I would stream late night. You guys would be sleeping. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, like I said though, once wintertime hits, man, once the holidays come, you know, I'll be able to stream more than once a week, you know. I'll be able to stream maybe twice or 3 times a week, you know, during the winter time. Heavy, if you have time later on tonight, bud, we can try to get to the bottom of the freezing issue, you know, because if I can eliminate freezing from my streams, Then I'll have plenty to play. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of visualizing what I need to do to finish up the game here. I'm almost done, actually. Well, I keep saying that, but I guess there is more to it than what I'm letting on, you know? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what I would do without this sword, man. Like later though, I'm going to try a beer made from pastry and candy at a local brewery. That sounds yummy, man. I didn't even know they made beers from pastries. I want to say this is a warp point. No, it's not. It's a whole other section of the map. Yeah, why not? I'll just keep going this way. Well, you might find new friends, Heavy. That's true. Yeah, you meet a lot of cool people when you're drinking. That's for sure. So this next set of bosses I'm gonna fight are actually a reference to Castlevania 3. I'm fighting fake versions of Sypha, Trevor, and Grant. You may know Sypha and Trevor from the Castlevania Netflix series, so that's pretty cool. Grant hasn't been introduced to the Netflix series. I don't know if he's going to be. Maybe they didn't really feel the need to include him in the story, but I think it's pretty awesome. They have these like mummified versions of them, as you can see. Really cool. There they are. That's so freaking cool, man. So if you take out anybody other than Sypha first, she actually resurrects them. So pretty cool. You can see they have abilities from the games. You know, she has her ice ability, and she's gone. There's Grant over here with his daggers. Trevor with his cross and his whip. There's his holy water. Pretty awesome. I guess I could have maybe killed one of them first so you could see Sypha resurrect them, but I think it's a really cool nod to Castlevania 3, especially when you consider the fact that Alucard is in Castlevania 3. So having to fight mummified versions of his allies, I think, is pretty morbid, pretty twisted when you really think about it, you know? So that's pretty cool. Head south. I was gonna say head north because it is upside down, but... There's a secret down here. The Fury plate. It's actually been a pretty long time since I've checked with the librarian in this game. I might go back to him just to buy a couple items, just for the fun of it. Yeah, okay, I'll head north and then I'll head west. Save real quick. You may have. Actually, I think you did finish the game. Well, what you did is you equipped the knuckles, the jewel knuckles, I think, because they do a lot of close range damage. It's good to see you live stream the Castlevania. And the music is so great to hear it. Let's see. Oh yeah, dude, the Konami soundtracks, especially back then, they're always a cut above the rest, you know? Another Konami title I'd actually really like to stream sometime is a Western shooter called Sunset Riders. It's underrated, man. Underrated game. It's really short, really. That's the only thing I'd say that's the only bad thing about it, is the fact that it's too short of a game. It was on like the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis. You know, they're ports of like an arcade game. You know, originally it was arcade. And it did have a spiritual sequel, which was a ninja. I want to call it a ninja shooter. It's kind of weird. It played very similar. But yeah, you can't go wrong with like Konami soundtracks. Like even like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle series, Turtles in Time, Turtles 1, 2, and 3, well 1 through 4. Yeah, outside of Bomberman, they're not really doing anything. I know the new Contra came out, and that was a huge letdown for a lot of people. The Castlevania mobile game is okay. Like I played it just a couple times, but they're just not putting their heart into it anymore, you know? It's just not that fun. It's a bummer, I think. So this would have been a pretty difficult room if I didn't have this weapon right now. I read Kojima. That's funny. Oh yeah, man. Sunset Riders is awesome. Like, you really can't go wrong there. The music in that game is so good, too. Oh, yeah. I thought he said Kojima sucks just now. Yeah. I'm gonna wait and see what how his new game turns out, man. That Death Stranding, that game looks freaking weird. But I mean, Kojima's always been really weird. I feel like now he's just gonna get even weirder now that he doesn't have anybody preventing him from getting weirder, you know? How's the map? I keep bringing it up every second. Can't wait. Yeah, man, I think a lot of us have high hopes, you know? See, there's that one little square on the right side over here. Okay. I might get it on day one, I'm not sure. I feel like that's gonna be one of those games that they're gonna make millions of copies of. And I think it's gonna go on sale pretty quick. Not because it's a bad game, but... Oh, man, I missed that whole chunk up there. I feel like the reason they would go down in price is because they're going to sell so many, but they're still going to have this like excess of extra copies, you know? When does that come out, actually? I'm not even sure. I think, yeah, I think it's going to go down in price pretty fast. So, I mean, if you wait for like a sale or something, you're bound to get it for like 40 really quick. Especially those, since it's like a story-driven game, it doesn't really have multiplayer. Next week, okay. So my crazy guess is, man, I don't know, man. It's Black Friday would be too soon for a sale. I see that game dropping in price so quick, you know? I'll honestly just watch it. I'm not too interested in the gameplay. Hopefully someone puts the cutscenes together so I can watch. Yeah, man, someone's bound to. You know, there's always somebody that likes to do that. There, people on YouTube, man, they're gonna go out of their way to put it up there. Okay, that just finished off another area. Yeah, I just finished this chunk of the map, so now I can head right. Yeah, I'll be finishing this game in no time. Oh, I'm streaming it regardless. Okay, well, I know who I'm gonna go watch it with, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, Heavy Waves and I will be watching your stream for sure. Especially during the winter break. I'll watch you play that, like, all the time. Because I am very curious about it. I don't think I'm gonna buy it. But I'll watch people play it. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, I'm gonna head this way. This song's so much more peaceful. The song in that area just kind of makes me anxious, so I'm glad to be out of there. Let's kill all the creatures. Oof, that's a lot of damage. I've always thought this enemy's design is really cool. The guy up there, the archer. That's pretty cool. Even the way he falls apart when you kill him, you know? It seems cool in the fact that other players can affect your gameplay and experience. Okay. I'm sure it has a lot going for it. I don't think it's going to be a bad game by any means. I don't know, man. Those single-player experience games, I don't know how else to describe them, really. They tend to, they just tend to go on sale pretty often. And not always because they're bad or anything like that, but just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, darn it. I missed a square back there. Some stuff players can leave ladders and paths behind for you to use. Okay, so they're not harming you or preventing you from advancing. They're actually helping you, is what you're saying? People can help each other? Yeah, I meant to go down here. Now I'm gonna have to kill all those enemies again. I'll just fly through. Come on, dude. There we go. Doing that thing at an angle can be kind of tricky. Straight up then. Do enemies respawn? So when you leave this screen and you come back, they do. Unfortunately, I missed one square, and now I have to, like, kill everything again. You can find bikes and shelter left by other players, stuff like that. Okay, so they're not hindering you or preventing you from progressing, which is cool. I mean, some people like the challenge. I don't know. I don't think that's necessary, really. But I mean, to get aided by other players indirectly, I think that's pretty cool. Cool. I just knocked out another chunk of the map there. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm so close to finishing this. I'll be encountering another boss soon, too. The thing is, you have to go through the area first. Oh, my, no, I want that. That's okay. But the thing is, you have to go through the area first. It's more for the backtracking and such. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Sounds like you've already put like a fair amount of research into the game. I can't say the same. I haven't seen much outside of like the first couple trailers. I think it's interesting that like Norman Reedus and Guillermo del Toro and Mads Mikkelsen. Wait, is it Mads Mikkelsen? I'm pretty sure it's Mads Mikkelsen, but it has a bunch of like big name actors. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, this is definitely your favorite boss. You know what, Omega Ace? You're doing so pretty good. Good job on the live streaming. I hope you get more subscribers. You deserve it, brother. Hey, man, that's awesome of you to say, Walton. You know, I'm just having a good time, just chopping it up with you guys. You know, getting to know you. It's been a pleasure having you on my stream, bud. Thanks for being on here, especially for as long as you have. A lot of people, like, they just drop in, they say hi. I mean, that's fine, you know, but I'm kind of used to just seeing people, they drop in once, they say, oh, I got you a like, which is cool, and then I never see them again. So I'm like, well, you know, I prefer to have people to talk to, you know? Likes are cool, but yeah, let me go back and I agree, you should have 1 million subs. Man, that's I wouldn't even know what to do with that many subscribers, man. That would overwhelm me. Honestly, man, I'm happy. I was already happy when I hit 100, so to hit 150, that's, you know, that's awesome too, man. I don't even know what to do. Like, I keep asking you guys what you think I should do to celebrate 150 subs, but I don't know, man. I could really use an idea on that. Alright, let's check out Heavy Waves' favorite boss, because this boss has a really freaking cool design. Denzel Washington, Olivia Munn. Hold on, are you joking or are you serious? Are those guys actually in the game? Because that's pretty cool. Denzel Washington, man, I don't know about that. I feel like you're just joking with me. You're totally joshing me. You're pulling my leg. Check this guy out, man. Is this not the craziest Castlevania boss design ever? No, joking. That's too bad. I mean, I wouldn't have put it past them. They already have all these big actors, you know? So this boss here, you're just basically breaking to pieces. I'm trying to, like, let you guys get a good view of his face, you know? Oh, God, look at him. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, this guy's totally kicking my butt, though, so I'm gonna have to just finish him off. Easily one of the cooler designs for a boss I've seen in the game. Really trippy stuff, man. I mean, it has a lot of huge name actors though, like cause Mads Mikkelsen, man, he's not a small time actor. He's a big actor, and for them to have him in the game, I think is pretty impressive. The Ring of Arcana. Or is it Arcana? Yeah, I'm just breezing through here, man. Almost done. Basically, I'm going to connect this little chunk of the map here, and then the chunk over here, and then I go up top, I fight another boss, and then I fight Dracula, so... Yeah, I'm just about wrapping this up. It's a bit of a hassle trying to get rid of all these little imps as you're trying to head up. There we go. The Goddess Shield. You know what's funny? Every time I beat this game, I always end up missing like 0.1 or 0.2% of the map. And then I have to pause and stare at the map for a long period of time to figure out what I'm missing. And people have more or less stated, it's a boring masterpiece, but I cannot wait. You know, some games, man, the pace can be pretty slow, but they're still entertaining, right? This guy's got some pretty cool animations too. Look at that. See, ordinarily, you see, you don't get to see the animation, but these little flames going through his body on the PS1 version. I feel like they cut a lot of stuff out. It's subtle, but it's there, you know. They cut out certain animations from the PlayStation 1 version. I know the voice acting changed too. A lot of people feel that the original voice actors were better. That's so cool, then shred him to bits. Yeah, man. Like I said, man, this sword's totally broken. Like, even when he dies, he, like, takes a few steps. 40 plus hours, I'm ready. Hey. You're gonna have plenty of gameplay to stream there, for sure. You know, actually, I think it'd be smarter for me to knock out the bottom right of the map first and then make my way up. A little less backtracking that way. So there's a secret area up here. Ooh, lady. She hit me on her way out. I went through this like wildfire. Yeah, man. It's the sword, I'm telling you. Once you get this sword, it just breaks the game. I got a katana. Got me a katana gaming. Making bridges and pissing in the wind. Oh, just keep going. Yep, I'm just bridging together these little areas here, and then I can go back. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of invisible enemies called bitterflies here. Alright, bottom left corner. This fairy reminds me a lot of Tinkerbell. Here's another. Alright. Yeah, guys, we're about to wrap up this game. Okay. Wow, yeah. I'm almost finished. You said that 30 minutes ago. Yeah. I mean, when you consider the pace that I'm going through the game, though, you could say that I am close, right? I mean, time is relative. But I mean, to put it into perspective, I have one more boss. Technically two. But I mean, you fight, you know, one of them in succession with Dracula, so... I have one more large area with a boss in it, and then I take out the center of the map. Okay, so I missed that one little square down there. I'm gonna have to head down there real quick. Yeah, this little square down here. There's like a save area here. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I know how I'm gonna knock this out. Really, my goal here is just, to fill in the map as efficiently as possible, you know? Oh. Let's just fly up here. Yeah, I'm gonna bridge together this little area here. But yeah, this song is in the majority of the remainder of the game. I'm sure you've noticed. Were this the Sega Saturn version of the game, there are a few more areas that are only in the Saturn version. But that's not the case here. I kind of wish they incorporated those areas into this version of the game to make it like the definitive version of the game, because I just think it would have been really cool, especially if they included all the weapons and items that were available on the Saturn version that didn't make it to this part here. Yeah, because the Saturn version has additional songs as well that are like remixes of some older tracks, you know? If you guys will just excuse me for a moment, I'm gonna go ahead and refill my drink here. I'll be right back. Heavy waves, I was barely gone. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty close. I'm kind of just looking at the screen to see... Okay, see there's a little corner up there I have to take care of. Get it done. Really, just that top area of the map is going to be the most time-consuming thing. After that, I just fight Dracula, so... But yeah, getting the full 200.6 in this game isn't really that time-consuming if you're efficient. You know, you just have to really map it out in your head, you know? Think ahead about how you want to go about filling up each section of the map, but... I don't know, every so often I forget like a little corner here and there, and then I have to do some backtracking, which I don't like doing, but... It's what happens when you don't plan efficiently, you know? You know, there's this corner here on the bottom right. Yeah, see, just this little gap right here was all I missed. And I think that's it. Now I could just go to that last area in the game. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll get a new, well, well, I wouldn't call it a new song, but we'll get to hear a different track as well. Because I know this song right here gets pretty repetitive. No, you missed. I missed what? I don't know what I missed. There goes the dodo bird. Top middle room. Top middle room? I'm not really sure what you're referring to. Oh yeah, that's where I'm heading right now. You're referring to the center top, like the. You kind of have to go around is the thing. That's where I'm headed right now. Yeah. You kind of have to wrap around it. At least if you're headed the route that I'm headed. I mean, there are ways to get through like the middle of the map, but yeah, I'm pretty close. See. Okay. I think there's like 2 bosses here. Oh, there's a save point up here. You know, something else I'd like to stream sometime, I did stream it once, but that was a pretty long time ago, is Castlevania Rondo of Blood. It's also part of this collection. I think that'd be fun to stream sometime. The level-based Castlevanias I feel are far more entertaining, at least for me personally, to watch. Okay, here we go.
So you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Not while there is breath in my body.
Then, for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night!
Trying to see if he has any cool animations you guys might want to see. I think he just kind of hovers around and just keeps dropping the sickles. Yeah. Do something. There we go. That's different, right? Then he has a second form where he chucks the huge sickles at you. There we go. I don't really think he does much else. Pretty cool. And technically that's all you need to fight Dracula. Italian Spider-Man? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're referring to. Let me go ahead and switch relics. demon. Here you go. You get that for me, buddy? Right there. Want to get that? Down there? Yeah, right there. Can't point at it.
Hmm? There's a switch. Perhaps I should press it.
Chilling in my slippers, watching this class stream. Nice. Thanks, Dom. Matthias Conquest. That's, for those of you that don't know, that's Dracula in the Castlevania series, is Matthias Kronqvist. He's introduced to you in Castlevania Lament of Innocence, which is the farthest back the Castlevania timeline actually goes. So I've got one more boss up top that's coming up. And he's actually from another Castlevania franchise game, so... Would you ever dress like any of the characters in Castlevania for Halloween? I don't think I have the body type, you know? I personally don't like dressing up like any characters that have a widely different, you know, like a largely different body type. So I guess my short answer would be no. There's the Alucard sword. Although I have seen a lot of really cool cosplays, like, you know, from like the Castlevania Reddit page. Yeah. Like, I can't help but cringe when, like, people do that. I mean, that's just them, and that's... Maybe I'm just being shallow, but... Like, when someone, let's say, dresses up as, like, Ichigo from Bleach, and you're like, oh, I didn't know Ichigo was an obese black person. You know, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. It's like, no, I'm just cosplaying as him. It's like, yeah, but you don't look anything like him. You're not even remotely close. I could dress up like Blastoise. You know what, dude? You do have a body type that's similar to Blastoise, so I would support your decision to dress up as Blastoise. Is that wrong of me to say? Like, when somebody just does not even... They're, like, not even close, and then they cosplay as that character? Like, I get it. You really like that franchise. That's cool. You know, but... I don't know, man. Maybe you need to just find another way to express that, you know? Maybe I'm just mean. Snorlax from me? You're beautiful the way you are, Dom. I don't care what anybody says. Just gonna walk past the save point real quick. One thing I am guilty of doing in this game is saving too much. I'd probably cut like a couple minutes off my best runtime by just not saving as much. Can't be helped, I guess. I like how she turns into a kitten when you take her out. That. If it makes them both happy, why let it bother us, right? But it's definitely your opinion, and that's okay too. Yeah, I agree with you, you know? People do what they want to make them happy, you know? As long as they're not hurting anybody else, but who am I to tell them not to do it, you know? But I mean, if they were to ask just that, for my opinion, they're like, hey, what do you think of my cosplay? I'm gonna say, well, it's not accurate, but hey, that's okay. Aisha, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for dropping by. How's your day going? Yeah, I'm doing great. Just running through the remainder of the game here. We're just about finished. Awesome. Yeah, you have a good Halloween? You know, I didn't ask any of you guys, actually. How'd your Halloween go? Did anybody do anything fun? I know Heavy Waves, he went trick-or-treating with his family, which is cool. Cool, thanks. Yeah, thanks for the like. I hope I earned it. I have just a few seconds ago following you on Twitter now. Awesome. Cool, man. I'll follow you too. That way we can stay in touch, you know? Let me go ahead and do that for you real quick here. Just hop on here real quick on Twitter and add you. Twitter. There it is. Follow. I got you. I'm following you now. There we go. Whoa, hold on. I missed some messages there. Yeah, I just missed a couple. Oh, okay. My days consisted of playing games. We don't celebrate Halloween, but it's my favorite holiday. Stepdaughter went to a Halloween party and then a fireworks display. Oh, that's cool. I've been thinking about my new art video. Cool. Good to see you all. Awesome people. Yeah. We really are, though. We're lucky to have each other. Yeah, cool. Let's turn into a wolf and run through this real quick. Oh, forgot about that. Oh man, the medieval game? I'm tempted to pick that up as well. Again, I feel like if I don't pick it up soon enough. Hey Omega, sorry I'm late, was at the cinema. Oh nice dude. What'd you end up watching? I know you were talking about watching Rambo a while back. Yeah, everyone's doing great, man. Warton, by the way, he's new to the stream, but he's a pretty cool dude. You're just getting to know him. Butter knife. I played it when I was little, but I didn't play the whole thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still here. Yeah. Honestly, dude, you hopped on at a good time, because I'm just about wrapping up the game, you know? Yeah, I'm making good progress here. I'm almost done. Oh yeah, for sure, dude. I was just telling telling Joe about you. Oh yeah. You can't really go wrong with the Castlevania soundtrack. Music's pretty awesome. Name. Hey HW. Went to see Joker. Oh, okay. HW. I feel like you're calling me homework. But you are homework. Oh, it's chapter 2. I need to buy that. Okay, so this boss here is actually from Kid Dracula. It's Galamoth. I don't know if you guys remember that really big lizard-looking demon. Seeing as that Kid Dracula is actually Alucard, I think it's fitting that one of the final bosses in this game is the final boss from Kid Dracula. Pretty interesting little tidbit, I think. So he actually does deal an absurd amount of damage, so I'm going to go ahead and give myself something to protect myself from his electric attacks. Resist. I hope I have a resist lightning. If I don't, I'm just going to have to tough it out. Resist ice. Resist thunder. There it is. Cool. I didn't get scared at all. I'm a big horror fan. Nice. Sadly, I haven't watched the first one. Oh yeah, you should. The first It is really good. You should get Twitter, Heavy. He should. It's a good way for us to all communicate. Next year, I'm going to buy 2 great games on PS4. Which ones are you going to pick up? Omega is my Twitter. Guys, get a load of this freaking boss, man. He's huge. It's Galamoth. So aside from that, he also kicks you. Yeah, he's a really cool boss. So he has that kick animation. His facial expression when he shoots out his lightning is pretty cool too. I'm gonna see if I can get to him. His mouth's just open. And then he shoots these shockwave things. He also shoots these, oh, The Last of Us Part 2, of course. He has an interesting animation when he turns around, too. His whole body rotates. He also fires those things. So that pretty much sums up all his animations. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Oh, he almost hit me. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. He might actually kill me. Let me back off for a second here. I'm pretty stoked for The Last of Us 2 and Doom Eternal. Oh my god! I'm gonna die. Oh, cool, he died. Hey, what's up? What's up, zombie? Hey, Omega, been watching for some time. But I'm at work. Takes me time to respond, but drop the like and enjoy the run. Yeah, man, I'm glad you're enjoying the run. It's great. Well, you're here at a good time. Yeah, extra bosses eliminated. I'm actually trying to get the full map completion. I think I accomplished that. I'm gonna have to double check. Once I get the shaft, I'm gonna have to double check. I don't know why Altered Beast 2 for the PS2 came to mind. I never did play the PS2 Altered Beast. I was interested in it for a time. I never ended up picking it up. So Zombie, it's nice of you to hop on, man. It's an honor. Guys, Zombie JLT. He streams, so far I've seen just one of his streams. He was streaming TurboGrafx 16 games. He plays on original hardware, which I really appreciate. There was a PS2 Altered Beast, yeah, there was one in Europe. In Europe, and I want to say Japan maybe had it as well. I think, for sure Europe did. We didn't get it in the States, Heavy. The transformation looks painful in Altered Beast. In that game, yeah, it looks almost gross, man. It's creepy stuff. Yeah, it may have been Europe only. Okay, so I think that takes care of the whole map. So really, it's time for Dracula. I played it on the emulator. I want to pick up an original copy, but the next game we got was for Game Boy Advance. Yeah, that's true. We got the something of the Realms. God, what was it called? I pre-ordered the special edition of The Last of Us Part 2. Very nice. What does that entail? What does that come with? I don't know why I'm saving here. I guess I could have saved closer to the boss. It's just a force of habit, I guess, you know? Every time I see a save room, I just take it. Nope, and I'm pissed about that. Yeah, I'm a huge Altered Beast fan. Yeah, man, I do want to pick up an original copy of the PS2 Altered Beast game. I mean, people say it wasn't that great, but I still want to check it out, you know? It honestly couldn't have been that bad. I need to stream the Master System version soon. The Master System version of Altered Beast, that'd be interesting. How about the Famicom version? That one's pretty cool, too. Next time, I'll make sure to come earlier, by the way, Ace. Dude, don't even worry about it. I mean, you guys gotta live your lives, you know? It's fun, Omega. You know what? Yeah, I'll have to try it for sure. Even if it is via emulator, I'd like to at least check it out. How dare you make plans. Oh my god, Heavyweights, you're so rude. You're so mean. He's a tyrant, that one. What do we got? Yeah. Already streamed and finished the Genesis one. Nice. How about the arcade version? I knew the arcade version's available in a few different compilations, and it's pretty fun to watch. Friday is Omega Day. I'm gonna try really hard to make every Friday Omega Day, but as of late, it's looked like it's only been every few weeks, you know? I need to get the Famicom one. Yeah, I'd like to get it too. I like the fact that it has additional levels, you know? Oh, the music in that level that I just walked past? Yeah. It's relaxing. A lot of the music in this game's pretty chill, for sure. So the final area of the map actually requires a library card for you to finish the map. I want to get the SNES Mini next month. Yeah, for sure. Go for it, Katana. It's one of the best in my opinion. I didn't realize how good the collection was on it. Yeah, man, it's got some pretty solid titles for sure. Also love the music from Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Lament of Innocence. Leon's theme in Lament of Innocence is so good. So good. That is the best in value software. It does actually. When you really think about the cost of games such as what's that game called? Earthbound, for example. That's a really expensive title, and it's in there. It's included, you know. I'm heading out now, Omega. Awesome stream. Much love to you all. Aisha, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Wish you all a blessed Friday. Well, same to you, Aisha. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, the amount of money you save off Earthbound alone already more than makes up the value of the SNES Mini. My pleasure. The pleasure is all ours. Bye, Joe, and heavy waves. Yeah, I think that's the whole map. Toodles. There we go. That's a trip. There we go. This area has a really ominous song too. Personally, I feel like this song is so good, I feel like it should have been used in a different area entirely. Like in a larger area. It might just be a really short track though, I'm not really sure. Okay, so once you hop into this room, it locks you into the fight, and once you beat the bosses, it takes you straight to the game's ending, and then it doesn't allow you to save. So the workaround for that is to actually equip a library card. And what the library card does is it lets you warp back to the librarian regardless of where you are. So even if you're in the middle of a boss fight, you use a library card to get out of there. Which is exactly what I'm going to do here.
All hail the son of our master, stronger than the mightiest hunter.
So you were the one controlling Belmont.
Yes, the dark priest called Shaft, come to cleanse the world in the forge of chaos.
You made Belmont Lord of the Castle. Why?
Because we tire of these hunters and their holy power. If they would but turn on one another.
Then the strongest one among them would eliminate the rest. Belmont.
Yes. So I converted him, brought him here to lure the rest, to force them all to fight and die.
But you never planned for me, and now you failed.
Ha!
Yup.
Your human soul is frail as his was.
There.
You'll take his place. I'll tear that soul apart.
And I'm out. Catch you later, bud. And I gotta check the map percentage. Oh, I actually have to save the game to find out what my map percentage is. That's fine.
Master Alucard, how
do
may
that
I
real
serve
quick.
you?
How about this?
Tear your woman apart. Whoa, what? Magic scroll? Yeah, I'll buy that. Why not?
Thank you.
Just a bunch of random stuff.
Thank you.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Right?
How about this?
Sell some gems.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What are you buying?
How about this?
I mean, I'm not really gonna need any of this stuff, but I'll just do it just because. Why don't we buy Joseph's cloak and
Thank you.
have fun with that? Give him a crazy looking coat. Give him a crazy looking cape, huh? I can't help it. I like tickling him. It makes him giggle.
Thank you.
His laugh.
Thank you.
Aw. That's cool. That's good enough. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys that Easter egg with the, First of all, let's give this guy a crazy looking cloak, right? What color should his cape be? I'm gonna make it like a bright pink. Or I'll make the exterior pink. There we go. And then I'll just equip Joseph's cloak. Look at that. Oh, right, so I gotta equip the fairy card. I think it's this one, right? No, it's the other one. This one here. Breast cancer was last month, just missed it. Oh man, breast cancer awareness? Yeah, I guess it was. You guys see all the blue pumpkins for autism awareness? That was pretty cool. I mean, I like the color blue in general, so I mean, the idea of getting a blue pumpkin already is pretty cool. And if it's for autism awareness, that only makes it better, right? So why don't we check on the bird down there? Where did they do that? Oh, they have them around. Like, they were selling them, like, in different places. Like drugstores and stuff, or retail stores. They had blue pumpkins instead of regular ones. I'm a green kind of guy. Yeah. So something we've been keeping up with for a while is this little family of birds here. If you keep going back, you see the family just keep growing. Yeah, I think it's pretty awesome too. The last thing you see these birds do down here is they grow to full-size birds, and then you see them fly away. It's like the cycle, right? And here's the last Easter egg I wanted to show you guys. Once you get Alucard to a high enough level, the fairy sits on your shoulder and sings a song. It should trigger the song. I've been using her a lot, so I don't know if maybe it has to be a different chair that I'm supposed to do this on, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Or it could be any chair, really. There we go. Eventually she sings a song. Come on, lady, we don't have all day. There we go. It's a neat little Easter egg. This Easter egg was actually cut out of the PlayStation 1 version. Japan's, the Japanese version of the PlayStation 1 game still had it. Right? It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's really nice, I feel. I'm glad you appreciate it, Dom. So if you play the Japanese version of the game, the song's in Japanese instead of English, which I think is cool. Saturn, she could sing more songs. That might be true, man. I have the Saturn version. Once I have the setup for it, I might stream it as well. It's like a full-size, it's a full-length song, which I think is really cool. You fell asleep, guys. I think it's really nice. Last little thing that I think is funny is when you get up, she falls off his shoulder. She like loses her balance. Neat Easter egg though. I'm glad that they included it in this version of the game. Alright, well all I have left to do is save the game, check the percentage, and hopefully I'd have reached 200.6%. If I didn't, I'm still gonna just beat the game and leave it at that. I don't want to drag on the stream for too long, but I'm pretty sure I got the full percentage. Right? He's like, alright lady, we got a vampire to kill. Get off my shoulder, lady. I gotta go kill my daddy. Let's see if I got that full percentage or not. I hope I did. Let's take a look. 200.5. I missed one room. I mean, as you can see, I've gotten 200.6 before. Wonder what room I missed. Yeah, I usually end up missing like 1 or 2 rooms. I'm not really sure why. I mean, unless I spot it immediately, I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's actually in a place that's not inconvenient to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it. I was gonna have to go there anyway, so that works out perfectly. As you can see, the very top of the map, right next to where you fight Dracula, that's the room I missed. So I'll get that 200.6 right now. That's kind of funny, actually. That's the least convenient room I could have possibly missed, so I guess I'll get that 200.6 after that. Because I was going to have to head in that direction anyway to warp to the inverted castle, so that works out perfectly. Look at me with my stylish cape. My hilariously flamboyant cape. Of all the rooms I could have missed, that was actually the best one, the best one to miss. Because that's not going to inconvenience me in the slightest, fortunately. I really love the care they put into this game, though. I mean, Easter eggs like that are what set, you know, an average game from an amazing game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sets them apart, you know? So I think it's fantastic. There it is. I just got it, so. I'll just get to the room right before Dracula, I'll save. And we'll wrap this stream up. Just turn into a bat to speed things along here. Not too bad. Not too bad. 2 hours, 30 minutes. It wasn't too long of a stream, you know? Oh, wrong room. Went to the wrong room. Yeah, we'll be wrapping this up. I'm enjoying it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, man, I'm glad you are. You're about to watch the conclusion to the game, and I got the full map percentage, the whole 200.6. I didn't miss anything, so... And I'm just now realizing, actually, that... Well, I'm not gonna jinx it, so I better finish the game first before I go and say it. But I'm feeling pretty good about this run, you know? It was a good, It was smooth. Really smooth. Far smoother than the last one, actually, than my last stream. Because I remember on my last stream, I had made a lot of mistakes, and, this time around, I'm not. Okay, so here we are. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and equip everything that's, everything that gives him the best stats. Let's take a look at the walk armor. It sets it to 22. Alucard mail is far inferior, so I'll keep that. Wow, the brilliant mail is not as good. Oh, the fury plate's pretty good. The twilight cloak. The rings here, I think these are the best ones for... Huh. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just save real quick. And we're gonna wrap up the game. So as you guys can see, that 200.5 is now at 200.6. There it is, 200.6. And that's my second time doing that on the PS4, so here we go. Time to wrap up this game. Who am I gifting it to? Who am I devoting this stream to? Oh, I don't want to choose favorites. I don't know, man. My unborn child. How about that? I'm gifting this to my unborn child. They'll watch this when they're old enough to remember, and they'll know that this is theirs. Let's equip lots of health items in case things get really ugly. Some pot roasts. Castlevania pot roast. What a fitting end. Here we go.
All hail.
We've already heard what you had to say. Let's get this on. Let's go. Daddy loves you. And I do.
No!
Your beloved darkness awaits you. Dwell there for all eternity.
Ha! I die victorious. Count Dracula rises even now. Let him purge the world in flames!
Father.
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
Not nearly long enough. I can't allow you to leave
Dead.
here, Father.
Do you still side with humanity? Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
You think I would forget such a... No. But neither do I seek revenge against them.
Enough of your nonsense. Away with your humanity. Stand with me as Prince of all the world.
You will never touch this world again.
What is
In
up,
Mother's
man?
name, I swear it.
Tremble before my true form!
On one hand, I want you guys to see his animations, but I'm kind of scared he's gonna... Nah, he doesn't deal too much damage, but I know he shoots out these little triangles as well. Oh god, what a horrible place to stand. This is your room. I'm killing our son. He is, too. God, he just wailed on me. Yeah, let's wrap this up. Oh, the damage output.
Go back to the abyss. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How could I have lost?
You lost your heart, your soul. You'll never win without them.
How poetic. So, I tragically sacrificed all I held dear in a search for power, did I?
Did you not?
Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm, for theirs is already a hard lot. She also said that she would love you for eternity.
Lisa,
That's so sad.
forgive me. Farewell.
Thanks, Otaku. Thanks for dropping by, bud. I love that line, by the way, from the Netflix series, by the way, Dara, that you mentioned earlier. There's the end of the game. Hard earned. This game actually did get a sequel in the form of a radio drama that was released in Japan. And they did release it on a soundtrack disc. I still don't own it, but I'd like to. So if you want to know what happens immediately after Symphony of the Night, you can always check out the radio drama. People have uploaded it and translated it on YouTube already.
So you made it.
Alucard, you're all right.
So, you had to fight your own father? It's my fault. If I hadn't been so weak, we wouldn't be here.
Not so. I had my own
Yeah,
reasons
for
to face
sure.
him.
Still,
It's awesome
it couldn't
stuff.
have been
It's
easy.
awesome stuff, Dom.
It wasn't. But remember, the only thing necessary for evil to triumph
Is for good men to do nothing.
So what now, Alucard?
The blood in my veins is cursed. It's best for the world if I disappear, now and forever.
I see.
Farewell, then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Well, are you going after him or not?
I'm sorry. I have to follow him. I can't just...
It's all right. Hurry up and catch him. If anyone can save him, you can.
Thank you, Richter, for everything.
Thank you.
The road to
Maria.
hell is paved with good intentions. That's it. That's the game. So Alucard does eventually re-emerge in the official canon. I want to say it's in Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow. Like they're the games that the star Soma Cruz. He's like the Dracula's reincarnate. He's Dracula's reincarnate. And Alucard's in those games. He's disguised as another character. They call him Genya Arikado. Until then, I don't really think he pops up, at least off the top of my head. I don't think he pops up in any other games. At least in terms of the official canon. Thanks for the good live stream, brother, Omega Ace. Hey, Warton, it's my pleasure, bro. Guys, be sure to check out Warton. He's going to be streaming a lot of The Last of Us, including The Last of Us 2. The road to hell can be any road you make it. See you soon, brother. Yeah, bro, see you soon. Thanks so much for hopping on. I really appreciate you. Just a phrase. Yeah, the road to hell can be any road you make it. Okay, so now that I actually did beat the game, I can say this. That was actually a no-death run. which is pretty exciting for me. I didn't die once at all during my entire stream. I got the full 200.6% without dying, so that's a big accomplishment for me. I don't think I've actually done that before. Yeah, bad choices in life could lead to hell. Yeah. I had a great time, by the way. Yeah, I had a great time. We had a couple of new friends hop in, which is really cool. Dom spilling his Coke. You're going to hell, Dom. You spilled Coke. I don't mean that. You know what? This is a good opportunity for me to hop in here and thank everybody for visiting my stream. So Warton, it's a pleasure meeting you, bro. I'm glad you came through. Dom, I just saw your message. Deravart, Otaku dropped in and gave me a like. Thanks for that. Zombie JLT, really cool of you to hop on. I really appreciate that. That was Zombie JLT's first time visiting my stream, so thank you. Heavy Waves, as always. Dynamite Dom Gaming. Yeah, Dom's been to every one of my streams, so I'm thankful for that. I mean, at least ever since he met me, he's been on every stream. Aisha dropped by, thank you for that. Joe, you caught the tail end of the streams, but I'm glad you got to see the game's ending. Let me see here. Did I mention Otaku already? I know he dropped by and gave me a like, which is cool. Keep scrolling here. Oh yeah, the Angry Wookie show, he showed up briefly. You're welcome, brother, Omega Ace Gaming. Yeah, dude. It's a pleasure having you here. I hope to see you more often. You know, I only really stream every week or every 2 weeks, so if you can't make it, I understand, but I'd appreciate it if you did, you know? Your presence was welcome in this stream, you know? It's cool to have someone else to add input, you know, to talk to. We'll see you on the next live stream, brother. Take care of yourself. Thank you, Warton. I'll be sure to try to catch your streams as well. My schedule's pretty crazy, but any of these guys can vouch for me. If I have the time and I see you on, I'll definitely hop on and show some support on your stream. Who else? I feel like I'm always missing at least 1 or 2 people, man. I think that might be it. Yeah, that may have been it. I'm going as far back as I can, and alright, it won't let me scroll any farther than that. If I didn't acknowledge you, even though you dropped in, I apologize. But I do appreciate you guys for hopping on. Dom says this stream should be called the CCG stream. Chill, chat, and game. Hell yeah. I can second that. Awesome, bro. Loved it. Yeah. So next time I stream, guys, I'm going to be streaming Mega Man 10. I know that's been requested for a really long time now. Once I finish Mega Man 10, I'll be hopping on Mega Man 11, you know, shortly after that. After that, I'm thinking maybe some Street Fighter 2, and then we'll just have to go from there. If Heavy Waves... Oh, yeah, dude, Mega Man 10 for sure. I'm eager to knock that one out, actually. I've been streaming all the Mega Mans, and I made it from 1 through 9. And then I took a break and I wanted to change it up because of, you know, it being October. It was October anyway. So I was streaming Castlevania Symphony of the Night. But now I can go back to my regular routine. I'm going to stream Mega Man 10 and then 11. Cool Coke Gangsta. That's Dynamite Dom's new stream name is the Cool Coke Gangsta. Zombie, I'm eager to see you stream another TurboGrafx 16 game. I love that ninja spirit, and I noticed that you had that. So if you happen to stream that game, let me know. I can only pray that I have the time to, but I will visit your stream and check that out if you happen to stream that, you know. And you know, whatever you stream, if I'm available, I'll hop on. But that's just my request, you know. Yeah. What else can I say? Guys, thank you so much for hopping on the stream. As always, it's a pleasure, and have a great weekend. Bye.